What is going on? We're not supposed to be doing any more bonus videos. There's cards from 3 previous bonus videos this month. I just wanted to, since I'm sitting here doing things with cards, let me adjust this a little bit right there. Okay. I wanted to touch on a couple of things that I've gotten in the mail. This next item came from Kevin Fuller, and I'm going to read you the first half of the note, and the rest of the note is about some ideas on how to handle these. It says, here are more, Robert, here are more team packs. I tried to only send teams that have already been picked. There may be a few teams I have sent. There may be a few teams I am sending that will be doubles. And then the rest of the note is some ideas on how to handle the teams that haven't been picked yet. Let's take a look at what team bags. These are new team bags, so they will go into the selection that we've already been using. Let's see what we have. We have Orioles with Cal Ripken on the front. We have Mets with a name I would not be able to read on the front. Can't read the name on the front. These are new team bags from Kevin Fuller. We've got Red Sox with Ramirez on the front. Royals with Bobby Witt Jr. Angels with Logan O'Hoppe. So these will be, we'll add these to the mix of Kevin Fuller team bags starting in November. Why do I have the October list up here? You'll see at the end of this video. Bazooka of Corey Hart for the Brewers. We have the Tigers with Riley Green right there on the front. Something top-loaded in there. We have the Twins. Alex Kirilov on the front. Giants, Willie Mays right there on the front. A home run challenge card. Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees. We've got Dodgers, Freddie Freeman, and more. We have Lee Smith for the Cardinals right there on the front in that beautiful yellow. And there are more amazing donation from Kevin Fuller, spawning an entire series of bonuses. Oh, yo. I just saw something not on the front. We have White Sox, Smoke and Mirrors with Giolito on the front. Got the Guardians, Jim Thome right on the front there. We have Howie Kendrick for the Nationals. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. We've got a Phillies with Kyle Schwarber and something top-loaded. We have Mariners, Randy Johnson. Yo, that's a cool-looking card. Broken bat. Got Reds October 1990 World Series. We have Astros with Jose Altuve starting off the pack. Braves with Javi Lopez. Got the Cubs with Andre Dawson. The Rangers with Josh Jung. The Diamondbacks with Alex Thomas. And the last team bag here is the Pirates, Virtuosos of Velocity on the front. And there's actually a numbered out of 99 for Roberto Clemente on the back. So keep an eye out for those coming up in our team bag bonus series. And there was one more thing in that box. Check this out. Check this out. Barry Zito autograph for myself, my athletics. Wow. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Kevin Fuller. That's not going to stay standing up like that. Let's turn it turn it that way so the light isn't reflecting too much. So all of these will be going in the mix for future team bag bonuses sponsored by Kevin Fuller, and there will be some new details coming out related to those team bag bonuses, but I'm not going to reveal how exactly that's going to work yet. Now, those are all for the future. Why do I have the October MinuteRips list up here? Because I figured if I'm going to sit here and make videos, I may as well rip some packs. So let's just rip 3 packs as a bonus. What do we have here? 2020 Holiday Series from the Grand Slam Card Club. Ooh, that really shredded. All right. We have Domingo Leyba, Nelson Cruz. Got to remember to look for the short print details. Josh Hader. What's going on behind his head right there? Is that just his hair, I guess? Clayton Kershaw. Blake Snell. Tony Gonsolin. Michael Brousseau. Shogo Akiyama. Not seeing anything special on these yet. Matt Thaiss. And the last one, Robert Duggar. Next pack we have is 2020 opening day. This is just because, may as well, since I was already doing a video. Marco Gonzalez, Eugenio Suarez, Anthony Rendon, Mike Yastrzemski. Nope. Yeah, they spelled it right. Yastrzemski. Luis Castillo, Luis Castillo, Oscar Mercado, and Phillies Stadium card for opening day. And then the last pack we have from the Grim Ripper, 2004 Fleer Ultra. Love a little bit of Fleer Ultra. These, this video, I took these packs from a mix of all the leftover packs from the 3 previous bonus videos. We have Luis Castillo. We just had him in that other pack. Randy Johnson. Tim Hudson for my Athletics. Robbie Hammock. Is that a sepia or is it just a brown background? Or is it a brown? I think that might be a parallel color. Ken Griffey Jr. on the Reds in a die cut. Josh Beckett. Dropped it. More of a let it slip. Rafael Furcal. And Bartolo Colon. There we have it. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much, Kevin Fuller. Barry! The Barry Zito autograph card and all of those team bags to share with everybody. Thank you so much. Let me know which one's your favorite. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Kevin Fuller, and see you next time. That was a kazoo drop. You thought it was over. I thought it was over. Everybody thought it was over. I made a mistake. Can anybody tell by looking at what's going on what the mistake was? I'm going to go ahead and insert the mistake here. Right here. Okay, 1 popped out. It's a 4. Plus we have 12 and 5. So we have 12 plus 9. 22 minus 1 is 20th. 22 minus 1 is 20th. 22 minus 1 is 20th. Okay, now that you've watched that, you see what the mistake was. In fact, 22 minus 1 is 21, not 20. So the Kevin Fuller team bag bonus should have been today, October 21st, instead of yesterday, October 20th. And in speaking with Kevin Fuller about ideas on how to use the packs that he's made, it actually turns out that works out perfectly. Yesterday, we didn't have any team bags for you guys, so we just opened up some packs. But it turns out that the new package, the new stack of team bags that Kevin Fuller sent, he was actually hoping that I could start using them this month. And so that's what we're going to do. So we do, in fact, have team bags from Kevin Fuller for you guys, for the Braves, the Mets, the Yankees, Tigers, Giants, White Sox, and the Orioles. So we do, in fact, have team bags for all of you guys from Kevin Fuller, with the exception of the Blue Jays. Didn't get one for the Blue Jays. And what do we do when we don't have a team bag for one of the teams? We add an extra pack. So I've got this hanger pack of Series 2, 2025, since we don't have a Blue Jays pack. So let's dive into these and see what Kevin Fuller sent for you guys that signed up for MinuteRips. Thank you so much, Kevin. Really, really incredible and generous amount of work that you've put in. Okay, we've got the Orioles going to Autographs 2000. Cal Ripken Jr., Adley Rushman. What is that? I don't recognize that card. Oh, Wrecking Crew, it says. Okay. All right, that's pretty sweet. I don't know what set that comes from. That's pretty cool. Then we have 1982 batting and pitching leaders for Eddie Murray and Jim Palmer. We have Colton Cowser rookie card. Mike Mussina on the studio. Ryan Mountcastle rookie card. All right, going out to Autographs 2000. There's Eddie Murray again. Looks like we have a gold for Matt Harvey. And that is 1885 of 2021. Got Heston Kierstad. What's up with the face? Anybody collect cards with players making funny faces? Maybe it's the sun. Maybe the photographer said something goofy. And then we have a Heston Kierstad Futurist. There we go for the Orioles from Kevin Fuller directly to Autographs 2000. Next up, we have the White Sox for Epiphany Card Collector. What is in this one? Got Smoke and Mirrors, Lucas Giolito. Sweet looking card right there. Andrew Vaughn, Meteoric. That's from Bowman Platinum. Rookie card. That's a sweet looking card. Can I read the year? Got my handy dandy magnifier. Copyright 2021. So is that 2021 Bowman Platinum? We've got Jose Abreu. Oh, yo, numbered 324 of 399 right there. Check it out. That is the brown. Nice. Frank Thomas. Sweet looking card right there. Love that one. We have Burley. Mark Burley. Oh, yellow parallel from 2021. This might have been from like a Walgreens. Garrett Crochet rookie card. Nice. Always nice to get a parallel of a rookie card. Another Garrett Crochet. We've got Carlton Fisk, All-Star. Another Carlton Fisk. Dropping the bat right there. And Eloy Jimenez. Oh, check that out. Wearing a big fat scarf with what's on it? Reindeer. Reindeer on the scarf. Sweet. So that is for Epiphany Card Collector. Thank you, Kevin. The next pack we have is for the Giants, going to Goody G. What do we have here? We have a Stadium Club Chrome, Willie Mays. Silhouettes, Barry! Barry Bonds, Silhouettes. That's a pretty neat looking card right there. Oh, from Studio. Okay. I should look for some of those. Barry Bonds. We have Willie Mays, Candlestick Park, 1969. Candlestick Park is gone. Interesting note, just a few days ago, on the 17th, one of my friends was reminiscing about the earthquake of the 1989 World Series, who he happened to be in the upper deck at Candlestick when that happened. Barry! Barry Bonds. Again. Can we see his funny looking face? That's a Bowman. Will Clark. Barry! Barry Bonds. So that's like a copper looking foil. That would have probably been a numbered card today, but it isn't. And then we have Will Clark, and that one is numbered. That one is numbered 48 of 50. That is a sweet stack of cards. All the berries. Giants going out to Goody G from Kevin Fuller. And next up we have the Tigers. Stay tuned at the end. We still have that pack. And then something else I didn't mention yet. For the Tigers, going to Fikus and Toast, we have Riley Green. Oh, nice. Love these. April 1st, 2021. Casey Mize on the blue opening day. Love those. Wish they were still numbered. Al Kaline, check that out. Topps Chrome. That is a sick looking card right there. Nice. Were those from a silver pack of Topps Chrome? Miguel Cabrera. What a great looking picture of him, though. No funny faces on that one. And Own the Game. Seeing a lot of inserts in these team bags that I have not seen before. You know, I don't open the widest variety of packs. Try to get some variety in there, but it could leaves a little to be desired. So, of course, there's a lot of inserts that I haven't seen. Tariq Skubal, Own the Game, ERA. There's the back if you want to read that. Casey Mize. Bowman. Is that Bowman Chrome or is that just a foil from Bowman? Love the clouds on the shiny card there. Then we've got Alan Trammell from Score Select. And the last one, Justin Verlander on the Tigers, the Gold Cup. Is that going to be numbered? No, so that's not the opening day version. There we go. That's the Tigers going out to Fikus and Toast. Next team bag we have is for the Yankees. Alrighty. There's the front. Nope, that's the back. Haha. Okay, pick your game. What year is this from? I hope I didn't make this take too long to have this expire while we were waiting on it. Uh, 2024. Okay, so this is older, so that's fine. It was already expired. Giancarlo Stanton. Don Mattingly on the Stadium Club Chrome, signing a, looks like a card. Looks like a card, could be a ticket. Not 100% sure. You guys take a close look at that. Does that look like one of his cards? The back of one of his cards? Maybe you would recognize them better than me. Then Gary Sanchez, opening day. Is this 2016? Yeah, 2016. Very, very cool. Opening day rookie card. Reggie Jackson, 1982. Donruss. Garrett Cole. Could be a Gary if he wanted to. The red framed from Diamond Kings. Dave Winfield. 3,000 strikes, 3,000 strikeouts. April 30th, 2019. CC Sabathia. Then we have, oh, this is another one of those Wrecking Crew cards for Aaron Judge. Nice. So it's got the wrecking ball right there. Don Mattingly again. Making the funny faces. Putting in the work. Ricky Henderson, 87. And, oh, photo on both sides. That's why it was Aaron Judge facing the back of the pack. Derek Jeter and Aaron Judge. Very, very cool. That is the Yankees for grade-worthy trading cards. Next up, we have the Mets. The Mets are going to Pastor Ken's Curveballs. Alrighty. Andres Jimenez on the Chrome. Rookie card there. 2021. Gary Carter. What? That bat looks ginormous. Is that really his bat? That looks crazy. What's up with that? Is he just really small? That looks crazy. Am I nuts? Pete Alonso, Hobby Rip Night. Have not seen one of those. So that's probably similar to the trading card day packs, but it's a specific event that happens at card shops all over the place. There's, if you want to read about that, maybe you could go to one when they have them. Johan Santana just got pie in the face. Or not sure if it was pie or shaving cream. I was getting an autograph on a ball from a player once, and they smashed pie in his face, and he had it all over his hands, and it turned out that it was actually shaving cream. When I touched it, and then I touched my face, it started tingling, so it was definitely not pie. Johan Santana, opening day. What year is that? Oh, Ballpark Fun, so that's an insert. Maybe from 2013. Yep, looks like 2013, opening day. Not sure if I have actually ripped any of that. I know I have 2012 and 2014. This is a black Max Scherzer Stadium Club, not numbered. That's cool how they did the logo in black. That's pretty sweet. Pete Crow Armstrong. Reading, not sure what he would be reading. Keith Hernandez, what would you be reading in the dugout? Oh, it's the newspaper. Okay, maybe he's doing the crossword. Love all the jerseys in the back. That's pretty cool. It'd be neat to get all four of those players to autograph this. Well, that's his right there, right? So I guess two more players than himself. Eddie Murray, 400 Home Run Club. Oh, I love these triple exposures on one card. Those are pretty cool. Juan Soto, admiring a fly ball. And Brandon Nemo on the metallic from Holiday. Now, do they have metallic with the short prints? Or are the metallic just metallic and they don't do the short prints on those? So those are the Mets going to Pasterkin's Curveballs. Next up, we have the Braves going to Catamount Gaming. All right. Javi Lopez, Future Star. Tom Glavine from Flair Ultra. Matt Olson. This is a foil yellow. That looks like a Blue Jays uniform, if you ask me. Not numbered, so it's just like a retail parallel, I guess. That's pretty cool. John Smoltz, Member's Choice from Stadium Club. Dale Murphy. (1981). Greg Maddux. 92 Flair Ultra. Well, it says Cubs. I'll have to check that out. Well, I don't know what to do here. It was in this team bag, but it says Cubs. Tom Glavine. Greg Maddux. Okay, so that explains it. So that's why he's in this bag. He was on the Braves. I know you guys probably all knew that instantly, but I wasn't watching baseball at that time, so I'm not up on who was on which teams when. So we'll leave him in there, obviously. And awesome Ronald Acuna Jr. from a silver pack, I think. Alrighty, so those are the new team bags from Kevin Fuller for all of you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't have one for the Blue Jays for Shaw Racing Collects, so we open a pack as sort of a placeholder. See if we can find you a Blue Jay in here. This is just a retail hanger pack. Is it 16 cards? 14 cards. They cut them down, I guess. Kirby Yates. There we go. Blue Jays. Brandon Eisert. Rookie card. Christian Walker. That would be sweet if we got a hit. Michael Kopech. Yo, Shohei Ohtani. Nobody has the Dodgers. I get to keep it. Between all the different times that people have picked the Dodgers and the Angels, I've given away most of the Shohei Ohtani cards I've ever pulled. We have the Nationals team card here. Looks like they're getting a bubblegum bath. Whit Merrifield. Junior Caminero. I'm going to say, even if we don't get a hit, that Shohei Ohtani is a hit for me. On they go. Bedlam comes to Queens. So that's a Mets team card. We've got Lucas Giolito. Have an insert here. Paul Skeens. Okay, no complaints there. Roki Sasaki. The Stars of MLB rookie card. Then we have Tobias Myers. That's a smooth sounding name. I wonder if he ever goes by Toby. We have Shane Bieber. So that is that. And I said, stay tuned because there was something special at the end. Now remember, when we roll the dice to determine what day of the month we do this team bag bonus, we have 2 stacks of cards that are being opened for the team assignments, and if it was the even number, we pick from this side, or we pick the even number of packs, and if it was odd, we pick the odd number of packs. And when I mistakenly said it was 20, I picked the even pile of packs, and I should have picked the odd. The odd pile of packs included this final remaining 2020 update hobby jumbo that should have been opened in the team assignment video, and it wasn't. So here we go. This is the last remaining pack of this hobby jumbo from an entire box. All the hits have been pulled. I would hope. I don't know if we've seen gold cards or not, but that's what I would hope for out of this. And maybe there's some short prints, but I wouldn't recognize that off the top of my head anyway. So we have Eric Mejia, Alex Blandino, Mike King, Dustin Garneau, Yordan Alvarez, rookie debut, Jose Altuve, Alex Avila, Aaron Judge, Jordan Montgomery, Pete Alonso, looking good for you guys so far, Neil Walker, Craig Kimbrell, Jordy Mercer, Sam Haggerty. We have Eric Thames, Mitch Moreland, Rowdy Tellez, there's the Blue Jays, Chris Martin, Hunter Renfroe, Jared Walsh, Wilmer Flores, Miguel Cabrera, Yasmani Grandal, Nick Deeney, Greg Holland, Mariano Rivera, All-Star Game, Omar Narvaez, Giancarlo Stanton, All-Star Game. I probably skipped or missed some All-Star Game cards already. Or were they all bunched up together? Chris Bryant, All-Star Game. Jane Newberry! The Royals. I don't know if I actually have a Newberry card in my binder. Cool. Jeff Hoffman. Garrett Richards. Mike Trout. Sliding in. Buck Farmer. Jose Suarez. Are we going to get a gold? Chris Sale. That's also an all-star game. Jump on 6. Nationals celebrate. 6-5 walk-off win. Wouldn't that be a 5-6 walk-off win? Jason Kipnis, Justin Verlander, Bryce Harper, Kenley Jansen. There we go. There's a gold. Looks like we also got a gold foil. So it's Josh Lindblom, and that is 77 of 2020. That's low. Wish they weren't printing them like that, though. Then we have the gold foil, Michael Hermosillo. I don't think that'll be numbered, right? No. Then we have Shogo Akiyama. And, 2 cards left. Mike Piazza, numbers game. And Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. Alrighty. Let me know which one's your favorite. Thank you for watching. Cannot thank you enough, Kevin Fuller, for donating all of those team bags for me to share with everybody on the list and inspiring the creation of this series. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.